distinguished colleague from Taguig, plus several of his party mates, has been insinuating that I have my own ethics violations. Specifically, they mentioned the so-called Menjola massacre. I think the good gentleman is aware that my mother had been charged previously with regards to the Menjola massacre, has also been absolved of all charges, and especially given the fact that today is her birthday, she is dead, I am constrained to stand up and state that matter for the record. And I think that is so unfair for them to drag my mother into something that she has been judged and found not guilty of all of the accusations. With regards to Luisita, one of his colleagues, the Honorable Remulla, has kept on hitting me in the headlines, keep saying, I have to explain this and that. Unfortunately, when you look at the body of the reports, there is nothing that I am being called to question for. No, there is no action by my person, nor even any of my siblings that warrants any explanation. Yet, they still persist in calling us to answer for the Luisita issue with regards to the SC text. This, again, is unfair. Now, this is, I think, obviously, this is meant to becloud the issue of the C5, which is a totally different project in terms of what we believe is the intention and the damage to the people. No? In Luisita, just for the record, the market valuation, according to the testimony in the House, had 150 per square meter. Luisita just got 100, below the market value. Was it realigned? It was not realigned. The end point for the Subic-Clark-Tarlac Expressway is Luisita because primarily there is only one export zone in Tarlac. The project is meant to connect the ports, the seaport of Subic and the airport of Clark with the industrial zones who are all exporters. So would it behoove this government, or any government for that matter, to terminate the road before it reaches the export zone, which is supposed to be the clients for the airport and the seaport? They keep saying this, and I think this is an affront. And let's call a spade, and let us be fair. If I were to keep my silence, that would be a tacit agreement that there is some basis to all of their allegations. And I just want to put on the record, again, that my mother previously had been charged together with Generals Lim and Montaño with regards to the Menjola massacre. They have been absolved by the courts, not by any investigative body of the House or the Senate, but the courts. And unfortunately, they have not been mentioning this fact, and it seems like they want to cast aspersions on my mother, who is no longer with us, and especially I take affront that they do it on her birthday. Thank you, Mr. President.